What's up? Welcome to Nixis ranks every single Organization 13 data fight from Kingdom Hearts 2. Found after the Cave of Remembrance, better known as headquarters of bullcrap. Anyways, at the end, you find these things which you can fight over and over again how many times you want. How fun! Let's go. Number 1. Luxord. This guy does nothing special. He can't stand on his own. You only need to make him run out of time and that's it. The thing that might be hard is his last breath, when he surrounds you with cards and you need to time your clicks, which I understand can be hard for some, but if that's enough to make Luxord the hardest, you deserve some respect, simply for doing what others aren't willing to. Number 2. Damix. Yeah, the swaggy boy in second place. Even though the water dances more than ever, it's no biggie. The ice helicopters roll for way longer, cleaning the field way faster than before, but you need Blizzard to do the job. Using Damix as a punching bag is fun. He doesn't do anything special. From all I know, he's already kind of a coward, so beating the hell out of him says a lot about you. And about me, depending on the POV. After you beat Damix for approximately 5 minutes straight, no pauses, you will find that sometimes he won't stop trying to catch you with the kick to the beat, which is understandable if you had hard times with Luxord, he takes offense to the rhythm of the pumps, Eventually you'll have the ultimate dance water dance experience, where you can die somehow, but anyways, go wisdom form and combo 2 fire strikes and that's it. Repeat until you're done and finish Damix. Number 3. Vexan. We came from a bullying victim straight to another. The safe space movements aren't working, it seems. Vexan is a nerd. Not that that's a bad thing, because I'm also a nerd. Wouldn't be playing Kingdom Hearts in 2023 if I wasn't. He'll start by trapping Mickey's personas in books, but don't worry, you'll soon reunite with them. Inside the book, you gotta find a way out, by destroying more books. If this boss is a critic to how the world hates reading, I have to say, good job keeping me further away from them. When you find the real book, you beat him a couple times and then release yourself, which gives you the chance to once again beat a bully victim. Just make sure the class president doesn't spot you. I don't have his ultimate in this footage, but you just need to count until 13, then jump to the blue platform, and that way you'll have the chance to beat the nerd once again and release yourself so that you can beat him once more. Second chance or withstand combo gets salty sometimes. Rinse and repeat until you're satisfied. Number 4. Lexus. Well, we've beaten the nerds, so it's time to get the gym guy. Lexus is no big threat. Yes, he goes Super Saiyan and Goku could just one-shot Sora any day of the week, and Lexus can actually also do that, but his movements aren't that fast. Plus, it's pretty easy to protect yourself by spamming Reflect like I do. Once you run out of MP, you realize how strong he actually is, but that's already too late, because no matter how much muscle you have, a bullet from any fire weapon is enough to get you. If you're not from the world of Dragon Ball, which Lexus hopped in the wrong world. Think that he could have changed by simply using his African American portal. Number 5. Vexan. Vexan is also a nerd, but kinda cooler because he's actually a scientist, I guess. Might be based because of Dr. Stone, but anyways. Just like the newest trends, Vexan tries to gather Sora's data to turn him black. Men can impregnate, so white people should be able to go black. I'm just saying, last time a white girl tried to go black, it didn't go well. Once you go black, you can't go back? Questions I made myself while trying to sleep. Vexan isn't that big of a threat. Reflect the Ice Axel's chakram and break his shield. At this point you can go female rapper mode and use fire 1000 times with final form, which I did at the end, so that might trigger some gender identity issues, or you can have fun and beat him slowly. Whenever Vexan succeeds in creating a black Sora, try to get rid of him, because black genes go crazy on this thing. Afterwards, rinse and repeat. He might use the ultimate where he is surrounded by ice and flies around, which you can try to dodge by hugging the walls and flying around. Other than that, it's pretty easy. Number 6. Maros. A feminine man because of course. Marluxia isn't that strong, nor is he a threat. He'll start by telling you about his sexuality, then give a counter of how many men you must kiss in order to break the curse and get back to being straight. Each time he hits you though, you get closer to 0 and something might happen. Anyways, getting hit 99 times without killing him and without dying is impressive. If you block some of his combos with the roses flying around him, you can do one of two commands. If you're close to the tip of his sight, you recover some numbers on your head, and if you're close to this sexy man, you deal some damage. But I cannot prove it because the health bar disappears. I won't say like my dad because that didn't feel right. The most dangerous thing might be the dark pools. If you happen to be dragged there after blocking some attacks, it might take a load of your health. Again, most attacks drain your health like girls on their face. For the ultimate, run around and then go some dry form. Final would be better. Just spam reflect and then beat him. Number 7. Sykes. The Berserker has something to show us. Just like Lexus, he can go crazy, just a little bit better. For the majority of the time he stays there, taking a beating without even fighting. Stockholm Syndrome all over again. But when he's going berserk, there's not much you can do other than patiently wait. If you're like me, forget it. Catch his weapon and beat him a little bit. Afterwards, wait a little bit and block an attack. He actually tries to fight his bullies, but then you can go ahead and wreck him. What might be hard here is catching the weapon since he leaves you so little time compared to the main storyline battle, but just get through it and Jessica might let you hit. Number 8. Axel. Yeah, the Fire Friend is kinda harder, mainly because of the lava floor. It will constantly drain your HP while it's there, which makes it so that one hit kills you. To get free from this anyways, you combo him and then dodge roll to the center of the arena. If you're socially awkward, I have 2 things to tell you. You might not get through with this, and you're exactly like the rest of people. Afterwards, the arena is clean and you can cure and beat the hell out of Axel. This fight is very quick to let you know if you failed. You don't need to wait for the unacceptance letter from the university. Just make sure not to stay too close to the edges, it might burst something hot at you, and I'm not using slang for curvy bodies. Number 9. Zigbar. Zigbar is cool, but fighting him is not. I would even dare to say that he is the most annoying ever. You gotta block to reflect his lasers at him, but sometimes it just won't work, because he happens to delay sometimes, and you end up getting hit 1000 times to the point you will barely have mental strength to keep going. I don't think he says reload anymore, so that's neat, adding levels to the difficulty. Whenever he throws the blue beam at you, if you get hit and have no health left, that's cool. You can bounce around until he stops and gives you the chance to heal. What a great guy. Other than that, he's nothing special. You can easily beat him. Show him why we choose the sword instead of the gun, in video games obviously. Zigbar might know about us in the real world. Number 10. Rooks Roxas is something, he's fast and everything, and this fight can actually be easier than the first encounter, because you have much more stuff to deal with him. You can fly to run from his balls, for example. Let's get to how to counter him. Whenever he gets into stance, you just wait until his keyblades blink. I think it makes a ching sound effect or something. That's your ticket to block. Then you can hit. There's also the reaction command, kinda. You dodge roll towards him when he's teleporting with light, choose the correct option and you steal his keyblades. Then you can beat him with his own strengths. So funny. The thing that's not funny is the fact that he actually thinks and goes desperate mode, summoning the light pillars around, which can get in your way. But other than that, it's easy money. Number 11. Samness. Samness is a double date, which can be dangerous if someone gets mad. Plus, STDs are 2 times more dangerous. The first one in the dark world is simple, unless you happen to get ketchup on this bullcrap. He simply times and delays his attacks enough so that once I miss one guard, I get wrecked. What freaking fun. He also loves to show how skilled he became after dancing classes. You gotta take advantage of your unfair advantages. He took the classes, so he has to show off. Eventually you'll reach the reaction command part, and as a fellow unable to focus kid myself, I understand you probably don't even know about this, but you can wait and use the finish command, which will, you guessed it, finish Samness. Then you get to the realm of Nothingness, where you fight him side by side with Rico. This is fun because you can slide through his health like it was nothing, using a combo of Reflect and Mesh and X. in my case, the mouse button. This is only made possible thanks to his big balls, which he has no shame in showing to the world. Just watch out, because sometimes if you happen to be in this giant combo he does, showing you off how high you can get, a reaction command situation will happen, where I die once, because I didn't know there was hope left, so that's neat. Make sure to press triangle to win, or F to pay respect at the same time you save yourself. Sometimes he will give you the Zigbar treatment, where you won't be able to get to him. Sometimes he will leave the boundaries of the arena. Sometimes he will go invisible, you never know, but I guess that's why he's a black skin anime character. We never got the opportunity to meet them and understand how they think. Number 12, Zaldin. Zaldin is Sora's uncle definitely, but it won't stop him from completely tearing apart Sora's health. Just standing close to Zaldin deals damage, which shows you how great he is. Remember when we were the ones using arrow as a shield that deals damage? He learns with the kids. He will sometimes spin around with his spears dealing you damage, sometimes timing it just well enough so that second chance and once more won't be enough to save you. So that's neat. He will reach a point where he'll get close to you just to slice through your health out of fun and try to give you the finishing blow. But we do not encourage incest, so if you happen to be one of us, you somehow leaf bracer your way out of there and eventually finally beat him. Guess he's the uncle who came back from World War II. Number 13, Lark scene. Girl power, I guess. She's just fast at everything and definitely at what you think she also is. Using Reflect might be okay if you spam it, but I was with the head for today, so I took some damage, which can quickly get you tired. But I mean, who'd resist, am I right? She then splits into some Warlock scenes, which is hella funny, both in the game and in real life. But here, she takes double damage, or whatever many clones she has, times the damage you deal. In the footage, I decided to go the cheap way because I have already had enough, and I couldn't go for another round. Anyways, that's it for today. If you happen to not agree with everything I said, that's okay. Everyone has their weakness, and if you want to, check out the rest of my channel. Maybe you'll even subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you around.